Well, it's that time of year again. Time to review another holiday classic, and I know the perfect one. Well, it makes sense I review Home Alone 2 this year, since I did review the first one 2 years ago, which I still adore, by the way, and consider it my favorite holiday film of all time. However, where the first one was loved by all audiences, this one seems to have a mixed reaction to the public. So as someone that was a fan of the first one, what's my retrospective on the sequel? Let's find out. So here's the plot. Kevin's having the worst luck of his family, they're about to go on vacation, he gets separated by his family, but instead of being home, he's in New York City. Two robbers, once again played by the legendary Daniel Stern and Joe Pesci, are robbing a toy store instead of a house, so it's up to Kevin not only to stop Harvey Marv once again, but also to learn the true meaning of Christmas and family. So yeah, after just summarizing the plot, this is a complete rip-off of the first one, and there's no hiding from it. This honestly feels like a remake more than a sequel, to be honest. But does that make this a bad film? Hell no, I still enjoy this film a lot. Yes, it's definitely not as good as the first film, but I was kind of expecting that, honestly. To me, I don't care if the movie's shit, as long as the movie's still fun to watch. And that's what Home Alone 2 delivers very well. And a good example of that is the humor. Like last time, it is outstanding. Not to mention possibly having the best roast scene in film history.
You'd better not wreck my trip, you little sourpuss. Your dad's paying good money for it.
Oh, wouldn't want to spoil your fun, Mr. Cheapskate.
There are a lot of memorable and funny scenes in this film. Rather be the Talk Boy scenes, which are just hilarious, and also the return of Marv and Harv. Not only are they the best characters in this film once again, but Joe Pesci and Daniel Stern deliver an amazing performance like last time. But then there are the Plaza Hotel scenes. Now when Kevin first enters, he's approached by an interesting cameo, I must say.
Excuse me, where's the lobby?
Down the hall and to the left.
Thanks.
Well, technically Trump did own that hotel, so it makes sense for him to have a cameo in this film. So let's move on before I start a riot over here. But the best new character in this entire film is Tim Curry, playing as a secondary villain who thinks Kevin is lying and starts spying on him, thinking that he doesn't actually have permission for this credit card he's been using. Tim Curry is perfect in this film. I love this guy. Rather be his reactions, his line deliveries, or even his facial expressions, he delivers that perfectly in this film. Oh yeah, and Rob Schneider's also in this film as well. But you know what? He's really funny, also having some memorable moments as well. Maybe it's because he's guided by Tim Curry, I don't know, but he's really funny in this film. Not to mention having the best looking cheese pizza ever in the feature film. Honestly, I wish that I took a cheese pizza out of the oven and it actually looked like that. There's also the climax, which is so awesome in this film. The traps that Harvey and Marv stumble upon this time around are pulled off really well. The only stunt that didn't make sense to me is where they got hit by a brick. That should have killed them because no one can survive that, honestly. But it's just one that didn't make sense to me because the rest are really well executed. In fact, there's actually a scene where Marvin's getting electrocuted and you actually see the skeleton while he's getting zapped. They did a great job with that gag. So at the end of the day, Home Alone 2 is a rehash of the first one. It's structured the same, it has the same plot, it's basically just the same movie. However, there's still a lot of pros that makes it a really enjoyable movie with some nice effects, great humor, amazing acting, especially from Tim Curry himself, some touching moments, and at least has the spirit from the original, which makes it a nice movie to watch during the holidays. Sure, it's definitely not as awesome as the first one, but this is still a timeless classic, and I really recommend you watch this during the holidays, along with the first one as well. Well, I hope you enjoyed my Home Alone 2 review. It's been a while since I wanted to make that review. I hope you have a really good Christmas this year, and now that I'm off for the holidays, I can start making more videos for next year. So with that being said, Merry Christmas, and I'll see you guys next time.